Usually, before I go shaking my tits for the press, I like to go see how the professionals do it.
Oh, okay.
Some might say the chief of police has no business in an institution like this. But in fact, it's the quietest and safest place in town.
What?
You won't run into any reporters, nobody gets into any fights, nobody drinks too much, nobody even raises their voice.
Sounds good.
The place is owned by an elderly gentleman who knows how to keep things under control. That's why I never invite my friends here. I wanted to make an exception for my 60th birthday, but most of my colleagues are young enough to be my sons, and they'd rather just hire prostitutes. Why stare at some boobs when you can take the whole package for yourself?
Okay.
But there's none of that in our club. Even looking too long is considered indecent. You can get an occasional glimpse, like by accident. The rest of the time you just pretend that you're immersed in conversation, or just come by for a drink. Doesn't mean these gentlemen wouldn't want their bald heads smothered in tits. It's just that nobody says it out loud. My younger colleagues might call it hypocrisy, but I call it the good old-fashioned manners. Good manners and leave the rest unsaid. She agrees to unbutton her blouse, and we agree not to pay too much attention.
There's a lot of money changing hands
here. A quiet prowl, too. They're looking for a way out of their cramped rooms. Maybe make friends with some wealthy patron with a pacemaker and dentures. Everybody wants something. But we have to control ourselves, or we'll all turn into libertines and prostitutes. Hell, if there weren't any rules, I'd be belching and farting, jumping up on the table, arms held high, yelling, "Shake it, baby!"
Oh, jeez. Well, all right. We know this guy's little thing here. I saw that money.
How I got so barbaric.
Changed hands, and then, like $1 ended up back at him. All right. Anyways, hey guys, it's Chris. Welcome to This Is the Police, in case you didn't notice by the giant white bull nose there. Now, this is a game I've been wanting to try out for a while, so I'm kind of excited here. I'm just going to check and see what it's on. Alright, I'm not really 100% sure even exactly what it is, but I read some stuff about it and it sounded pretty good, so we're just going to try it. It's supposed to be like a police management sim kind of thing. I don't really know. Alright, City Hall confirms rumors of Jack Boyd's resignation. I don't know who that is. Mark Ward 2 to be shown in Freeburg the day before the worldwide premiere of the Mayor's Personal Request. Mayor Rogers, sex maniac. Alrighty. That's from the Golden Bird, the Fact, and the Freeburg Tribune. Okay, we're gonna start a call. Or not. Alright, I think we started it. Okay, cool. Alright, that's nice.
When I was a kid, my father sometimes told me at bedtime that if I closed my eyes and didn't open them for a long time, all the demons would blow away.
That's not what the text says.
Yesterday I turned 60, but I still take his advice. Not because I'm sentimental or want to keep the memory of my father alive. I just can't think of a better solution.
Well, that
to get away from all the demons that haunt Freeburg, I'd need to wear a blindfold 24/7. Plus, it's a good idea to act blind when talking to reporters. At least that's what my colleagues say. They're afraid of press conferences. But for me, it's more like a confessional. No matter what lies you tell, you're privately thinking the honest answers. It helps me remember who I am. The fact that I'll be reading all about it in the papers tomorrow is a small price to pay. Call it penance for the preacher.
Do I do something? No? Okay, I don't do it. I gotta just wait for this guy to wander around town. Why is the...
This is the first time I'm afraid of those answers my mind has given me. Not because I'm mad I'm losing my job. Though it's true, I'm mad as hell.
Alright.
Not because I subconsciously blame everyone else. Though I damn sure do blame them. And don't even ask me what my next move is. I can't imagine.
This guy's just full of
But even
contradictions.
that doesn't scare me. The worst thing is, I know I'm going to have to do something. I'll be damned if I know how far I'll go. I may have a lot of vices, but predictability isn't one of them.
Yeah, it definitely is not a vice. Maybe it was a little gentleman's club.
I learned a long time ago how to drive away the swarming demons. But what do you do when they're trying to rip your soul from your skin? Shutting my eyes tight as I can. The best solution remains the same. Play blind. I just hope the reporters think I was blinded by the camera flash.
Good morning. Oh, I have to choose. Alright, well, good morning then. Okay, yesterday the mayor's office officially announced your resignation. Did this come as a surprise, or did you know about it in advance? I was surprised, and the mayor discussed it with me. I've been expecting this bullshit from the mayor, and what's the difference? Well, do I know? Do I care about the... I don't know what any of this is going to mean. So I'm just going to say, I've been expecting this bullshit from the mayor. Mayor Rogers is a dishonorable, corrupt politician, and he's been waiting for an opportunity to get rid of me. Do you already know the name of your successor? I think it's a new man. Alright. I think they'll bring in some new blood, a fresh mind to take a fresh look at the problem. After the recent corruption scandal, your deputy, Francis Kendrick, said he was looking forward to resigning. If the mayor offered him your position, would that change his mind? Perhaps. Let's go with perhaps. Sounds possible. If he thinks the new office will help him serve the city a little longer. Alright. Although Kendrick was acquitted, many still believe the police are cooperating with the mafia. Do you have anything to say about this? Bullshit! Excuse me, but that's a pile of horseshit. Honestly, he said bullshit. Mafia and the police working together. Maybe they're in cahoots with the aliens. The mafia are a bunch of low-life criminals. How about someone ask a real question? Oh, except on my something. Do you think your personal relationship with the mayor could be the reason behind your retirement? Yep. Of course it's the reason. Personal relations are always important, no matter what anyone says. Thank you. Okay, that wasn't a decision, I guess. I don't know. I have no idea what I'm doing.
Hey, Mr. Boyd.
Same as usual.
How did the press conference go?
You can read about it in the newspapers tomorrow. Don't let anyone in.
Even Mr. Kendrick?
Especially Mr. Kendrick.
Doesn't like Kendrick. I have no idea what I'm doing. This isn't quite what I imagine I'm supposed to be doing, but I haven't gotten there yet, so I don't really know yet. Alright, pop some pills, smoke a cig. What else we got?
As soon as I heard the door creak, I knew what face I'd see. When I tell Emma not to let anyone in, there's only one man it could be. Rude, arrogant, no warning. That's Mayor Rogers in a nutshell. White summer shoes, white socks, white shorts, white polo shirt, and the white smile of a hungry shark.
I don't see no
Mayor
smile.
Rogers enters every room like he owns the place. Even the floorboards under his feet sound like they're creaking an apology. He never shied away from the odd corruption scheme. It's like the devil walks behind him.
Jeez.
In the movies, the villains controlling the city play golf with the judges. Rogers plays tennis with them instead. That's about the only difference.
Jack,
Well, tennis is a good hobby.
I was hoping to catch you after the press conference. You ran away so quick.
Is he going to be
No
angry?
smoking at City Hall. No reason for me to hang around.
Well, this morning I signed a ban on smoking in all public buildings. Soon you won't be able to smoke here either.
Soon enough, I won't be here at all.
That's what I wanted to talk to you about. The people of this city like you, Jack. The police chief of all people.
Alrighty then.
Don't betray that, Jack. Don't get wrapped up in any schemes.
What's that supposed to
Sit
mean?
nice and quiet for the next 180 days, and you'll be remembered as a hero. That's the only thing that you still have left. Be the hero.
I don't like this
supposed
guy.
to scrape together a retirement fund.
You had a million chances to secure a luxury pension, one that even I would have envied, although I've never set aside any money for myself. I'm not planning to retire anytime soon. 180 days of quiet, Jack. That's all I need. I don't have any problems with you, and you won't have any problems with me.
Alright then, you jerk.
I have a new assistant, Troy Starr. If you have something to tell me, call him. But try not to bother him. He's a busy man.
I'll do my best.
Alright, well, I've got this
Quit
douchebag's
smoking up the
phone
office.
number.
One of my friends will be using it soon.
I don't like this guy. Okay, well, what happened there?
I'm sorry, babe. Only the mayor has this number.
No, not anymore.
Mr. Mayor?
Yeah, is this Troy Starr?
Yes?
Go fuck yourself, Troy Starr.
Best use of a phone call ever. Day 2, I didn't do anything on day 1. Thanks, police chief. Could be one of Boyd's subordinates. Civil servant wages won't be raised this year. Jack Boyd's resignation had no influence on Francis Kendrick's decision to withdraw from FPD. I don't remember choosing that option. Whatever. Could use that luxury pension to buy a car.
Cops don't use the police station cafeteria anymore. There's some kind of stigma against sitting shoulder to shoulder with your partners.
Don't understand
Everybody
that,
just
but
takes
whatever.
snacks from the machines or grabs a meal and hammers it down in the corner like a vulture on a corpse. The main thing? Don't look into anyone's eyes. Could be construed as an invitation to sit together. The only people eating here are ghosts.
Sounds like a lovely place to be.
My deputy, Francis Kendrick. He recently became one of those ghosts. The subject of one of the most devastating corruption scandals in the history of Freeburg. No evidence to support the accusations, but everyone knows Kendrick's days are numbered. I need that file I asked for. Needs to be ready tonight. Francis didn't say anything, but I understood. Ghosts aren't supposed to talk. Besides, I got a feeling he was already finished.
Alright. How old is that guy? Jeez. It's a freaking grandpa. Okay, what is this? Let's receive tips about how the games work. Yeah, I'm a 60-year-old police chief, few months away from retirement. I don't need anyone telling me how to do my job. Well. Yeah, I need to know. I'm going to screw up everything. Okay, so basically all the tutorial was just tells me that you're screwed. I don't know what to do. Okay, and anybody with less than 150 apparently is unreliable. So I have Mole. This one is reliable-ish. No, 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 and no, and no, no. If that's what I'm getting at. Alright, so let's start the day. I have no idea what to do or what I'm doing. Or how to do it. Oh, okay. Alright. Well, I got SWAT. I want food. Okay, so what the hell do I do? Alright, responding to calls is the bread and butter of police work. You'll need to send your officers to the crime. See before the timer expires. I'm marking your mouth. I'll follow the way the destination is the long days after travel back and forth. People will be tied up and I know. Okay, I got it. Every day in the mall. The easiest way to determine how difficult task manager is to check how many units you're allowed to send on the call. The more units you can send, the more serious Realize your threat. Particularly risky missions can give you an option of sending SWAT, but they must be accompanied by at least one officer. Isn't there some other way of gauging how bad this is? Alright, the number of slots is not the only thing to consider. Any available information from the location of the crime scene, the presence of weapons, and so on. Seriously, okay, and boom. Okay, well, that's cool. A married couple exited a convenience store and saw a van in the parking lot backed over a homeless man who'd been digging through the trash can. The driver jumped out to help, and once he saw that he hit a bomb, he got back in the van and quickly drove away. I don't think we need. I think we can send. Let's not send anyone valuable yet. Let's send you. It should be good. Support, don't need no support. We'll send you. Oh, okay, I can see a little marker there. Last picture show theater. A theater manager reports showing of a Citizen Kane. A drunk man attempted to force him into the theater carrying a snowboard decorated with the word Rosebud. When he was denied entry, he was violently attacked the cashier and is currently fighting with the theater security guard. Alright, let's send somebody. Let's send Purdy. Yeah, let's send you. You were pretty capable, right? Alright, well, they're on their way. I wish I had like little markers of where to go. Or where they're going, but I guess not. Alright, so. Ooh. Hit and run. Alright, I got a report, okay. When everything goes well, the police capture the criminals and nobody dies. The truth is, sometimes the criminals manage to escape. Just try to avoid anything that helps civilians. It helps to hurt your roster and civilians bother the mayor more than the living ones. Behind the mayor, Peach. Alright, offender escaped. Officer unharmed. Oh, Shibaki lost some. Oh, you suck. Well, it did say he drove away already, anyways. So can I never use like these low ones, or they're just like guaranteed to fail, right? Alright, the fight. How does that go? Offender escape, officer unharmed. Oh, come on, I sent you because you were reliable. Well, I'm saving Yancy and Koji. They're the most reliable. Three teenagers armed with a shotgun robbed a videotape store and ran off with a whole collection of adult movies. The criminals fled in the car, but the man wrote down. Okay, you know what? I'm going to send in two because I want this one to go well. And they got a shotgun, so let's see how that turns out. What about you? A brother and sister clashed with each other over their deceased father's will, according to Lauren. We don't dare separate them and our security guards off duty tonight. I'm going to send the lowest. I'll send two of them. Hopefully, two of these losers can manage to do something useful. I don't know, usually with two, and they're not that good. What about Purdy? Oh, okay, Purdy's like resting or something, I guess. I don't know. Alright, so I send two to the top officers. To one call, ghetto. Oh. A passerby saw some teenagers attack an elderly musician, then run away with his guitar and money. Ooh. I don't want to send everybody, but let's send Purdy and let's send Tsubaki. Alright, do not fail me. Ooh. Yeah, customers try to proceed. They might contact you and ask how to handle the situation. Try to deal with whatever comes up, but don't waste all your time on this stuff. You have plenty of other problems on your plate. Alright, the real question is parked outside the brown. There's sounds of moaning and loud laughter. I heard it to the living room, though. Sneak into the house through an open window. That's not really police procedure, but they have a shotgun. Alright. Well, they could get shot. But then they'll definitely pull out their gun, maybe. Alright, let's do that one. Offender caught. Officers unharmed. Yes! Alright, I knew I was good sending Koji and Yancy. You guys are the best. Literally. Everyone else sucks. Fight. How did that go? I guess 5 is the lowest. Alright. Guess I can't expect any good, decent help. Okay, I don't know what just happened. Are they still going somewhere? I can't remember. Okay, I guess they're going to go deal with whatever that was. Don't tell me. They escaped. Oh, they caught someone. Wow. Imagine that. Alright, so I gotta send these low-level douchebags on some missions so that they can actually level up and be somewhat decent. Oh, I guess that's it. Alright, do we end the day now? If you think you'll need a couple extra hands tomorrow, you can order any cop to come in and work overtime, but if they're working flat out, they'll be much more costly. Okay. Well, I got shift A. Sandy. Okay, well, that's in the day. I don't think
Used
it's
to
too
be
bad
when
yet.
I asked Kendrick to stay late at the office, he liked to grumble and crack wise. Nowadays, he doesn't have the strength for it. Slumped shoulders, blank stare, wrinkled skin. The past few weeks, I don't hardly recognize my old friend. In his younger years, he reminded me of a gallant royal officer in an old Kipling story. Kendrick isn't just crumbling under the weight of the public pressure, but from the shame of it all. Internal Affairs raided the library he inherited from his grandfather, hoping they'd find buckets of cash stashed in the pages. Heard about the look on his face, the fearless policeman standing helpless in horror. I've known Francis for 30 years. The past 20 years he's played loose with the law. And I know that at a certain point every stolen dollar brings more misery than anything else. Probably sounds crazy, but I sympathize with the guy. What can I do? Your friends are your friends, and these are the waters we swim in.
Maybe it's time to change the water you're swimming in. Just
Call
saying.
all of the people on that list today. Now they know you're in business, so you could get a call from any of them. You don't need to worry about any of them. I've cleared them all.
And what kind of business are we talking here?
It's nothing too serious, just like you asked. Should be just a few small favors. Payments will vary depending on the situation and who you're dealing with. How much are you looking to earn?
$500,000.
$500,000? Why not a whole million?
Because everybody wants to take $1 million. Figured I'd try something different.
$500,000 in 180 days? Well, you could earn it all above board if you netted all the big fish and hit all your bonuses.
Never knew you for a fisherman.
Well, you never got into my business, and I'm not trying to get into yours. But be careful about bringing in any other cops. Sooner or later, they'll put the finger on you. And one more thing, Jack. I remember what you said, but I should probably add one more name to that list. Christopher Sand.
Ooh, who's this guy? Ooh, ominous music.
Christopher G. Sand. Everyone knows the name, but few could tell you who he is. The old man stays away from the spotlight. Always wears old-fashioned jeans and knitted sweaters. Gives to charity. Rarely attends social events. An avid hunter, I hear. Even dabbles in poetry. You'd never guess he's the head of the oldest and most powerful gang in the city.
Well, they do have their
Father's
quirks.
great-grandfather. And Sand is strict about following the old rules. He rarely involves himself in commonplace murders and robberies. Hardly needs to intimidate anyone to get his point across. The people who work for him each have their sphere. They provide protection where needed, even work with the authorities when they want to make a deal. Meanwhile, Sand pulls the strings without getting his hands dirty. People sometimes mistake his quiet approach. A couple years ago, an arms dealer decided to expand its business without asking permission, and his whole family paid the price. In 4 weeks, Sand killed 31 people. Old men, women, even a few teenagers. And Sand's people made sure every paper reported it.
Sheesh.
Frank, I don't want to hear you say that name again.
Jack, please, listen to me. I'm in with these guys.
We agreed, Frank. That's not the kind of business I'm into. I don't go there. Never have, never will.
So what? He draws the line at what? Golden Bird. Alright. Legendary singer Gennaro Crespo comes to Freiburg. Construction of cinema museum postponed again. Francis Kendrick announces retirement date. Alright. Alright, well, I'm just going to leave this one here for now. That was just a good little look at this one. It's getting late now, so I don't have too much time to keep playing. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this one. This is a quick little look at this is the police right now. I know I didn't do too much right now, but it's just a quick look at it. And I wanted to play it tonight and see what it was all about. So I enjoyed it, and I'm going to definitely be playing some more of this. So I hope you enjoyed it too, and if you did, let me know what you thought, and if you didn't, let me know what you thought. Either way, thank you for watching, and I'll see you again next time. Bye, guys.